Afternoon, it's Miss Gopez, and I am here today to give you some math problems as if we are together in the classroom doing some math talks. So these are going to be familiar concepts to you, nothing brand new. You can feel free to do these mentally with me, just like we normally would on the carpet, or you can grab paper and pencil. I'm probably going to do about 3 problems. You can do one a day, or you can do them all now in 5 minutes. Whatever you want to do in the comfort of your home. Here we go. So I'm writing the equation, and together, what? By yourself, I want you to pay attention to any errors that I make. Okay? Pay attention to the errors that I might make. And at the end, I want you to decide, whoops, hold on. Now, that was not the type of mistake I wanted to make. At the end, we need to determine what could I have done differently to get the correct answer. Okay, so those are my jumps. Now I'm going to add the jumps. Okay, so my final answer is 101. I want you to pause this video and find the error that I made. Okay, now that you've unpaused the video, was this the error that you noticed? So you may have noticed that 260 plus 30 is not 300. 260 plus 30 is actually 290. So one way that you can keep the rest of your work how it is, because these were all correct, this was correct, is by changing the jump to the correct amount. 260 plus what is 300? Plus 40. We know that 60 plus 40 is 100, so 260 plus 40 would get us to the next 100, the nearest 100. So if you thought, what if I just put the correct sum down? 260 plus 30 is 290. Well, if you did that, then the rest of your work would also have to be adjusted because you need to get to 363 because that's your starting amount here. So that's the incorrect part there that I made intentionally. Hopefully there were no other mistakes. I didn't intentionally make any other mistakes. And now we can check our work by re-adding these jumps because over here, this addition is now incorrect because we have to fix this part. So we're going to re-add 60 plus 40 is 100 plus the 3 and the 8. 3 and the 8 make 11, so I'm just going to write 11. And we should have gotten 111. So we can also check our work by adding because we know that subtraction is addition backwards. If you add the difference plus this part of the subtraction problem, you should get the starting amount. So let's go ahead and add 252 plus 111 should get us 363. And it does. So our final answer is then 111. Yay. Okay, next problem. Same type of, oh, hold on. How do I erase? Okay, I think this is the only way I can erase. Or maybe there's got to be another way. Next. Okay, so I'm just going to slowly erase this. While I am erasing this so slowly, I hope everyone is doing well. I cannot go into my classroom right now, so you are not the only ones staying home. Well, I hope you guys are staying home if you can. If you can help it, you should be staying home. Okay, so here's the next problem. Here we go. 627 minus 532. I'm going to pause right now. If you want to grab a piece of paper or pencil and try this out on your own, or you should pause, not me. Okay, so set up your paper like this, pause before I start, and see if you can try it on your own. If you don't want to pause, then that's fine, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with this number on this side, ending with 627, and I'm going to do my jumps. Again, please identify the error that I make. Okay, pause the video. And you may have noticed the error is, once again, in this region. 540 plus 20 does not equal 600. I know this because 40 plus 20 is only 60. So this would have then been 560. So 40 plus what gets you to the next 100? 40 plus 60. So this should instead be plus 60. Again, we know that if we just made 540 plus 20, if we just made this 570 the correct sum of these two, then we would have to change all of the work after. But to be the most efficient that you can be, just fix that amount that you jumped. And then you have to change all of the addition as well, which I didn't even do the addition yet, but I know I'll be adding 60 plus 20 plus 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is 15. 6 plus 2, 8 plus 1, 9. So the answer is 95. And you can check your work by adding the difference and 532 and see if you get 627. Okay, why don't you pause the video and see what you get? Okay, and check your work. Yay. All right, let's do one more problem just like this, and you're going to identify the error. Sorry, I don't know any other way to erase on this program that I'm using. So here we go. 963 minus 399. Number line. You could pause the video here and see what you get without making mistakes. Okay, and now I'm going to start. All right, pause the video to identify the mistake. Okay, so 399 plus 1 is 400. As you may remember, I taught you guys on a number line, you should always round out the numbers as much as possible. 399 is not a friendly number. Bringing it to 400 makes it very easy to work with, and you could do that easily by adding 1. That's correct. 400 plus 600 is not 900. 400 plus what is 900? 400 plus 500. 400 plus 600 would get you to 1,000, so that's not right. And then your 900 can still be 900 because you changed the jump, because 400 plus 500 is 900. So 900 plus 60 is 960, and 960 plus 3 takes you to 963, which is the starting amount. So you're going to add all of your jumps. 500. As you can see, we're starting with the largest numbers, ending with the smaller numbers, and we are writing neatly, stacking neatly, just like Golda. Okay, 564 is the correct answer. Let's check our work by adding 399 plus 564, 963. So 564 is the correct answer. All right, thanks for tuning in. I will be posting more of these throughout the next 2 weeks. I'll be posting other math mini lessons as well. These are just the math talks. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.